Live.
Mic check. Are we live?
We are live.
No,
I'm trying, no, Instagram is not like right away. I'm not gonna say this. I'm trying to go live. There you go. I think I'm live. Am I live now? Are we live on Instagram?
That's what I'm looking
Well, I
at.
guess.
Hey, happy Sunday, everybody! It's March. Is it the? Well, it was St. Patrick's Day yesterday, right? Or is it today?
No, it's today, right?
Today, yeah. That's why I got my green.
Hey, oh,
Yeah, and I pinched him like early before he even put on clothes. So
Is he Irish?
yeah.
she pinched me yesterday for nothing.
I did
That's
pinch him.
Welcome back, everybody. Join us on Instagram Live. If you're out there, please join us. Share with everybody, your family and friends. I'm gonna go find something green, and then of course here in Highway 54 on YouTube and Facebook, we are live. So stand by, everybody. We'll be right back.
Down at those who left me, promise I'm not being petty. I'm the one they envy, Brody moving state to state, make $1 million out the semi, plus I grinded from the start. I was stacking pennies, I might dip like Machiavelli. After the confetti, who ready? We ready? Who ready? We ready? Who ready? Who? We ready? Who? Who ready? Who? We ready? Who? Who ready? We ready? Who ready? We ready? Who ready? Who? We ready? Who? Who ready? Who? We ready?
The ongoing series about the life of the people touched by the love of the Pacific. Here are their stories. This is Highway 54.
Welcome back, everybody. Highway 54. Thanks, you guys, for joining in. It is March 17th, and it's St. Patrick's Day here in the United States of America. Are we really united? I don't know. I don't feel like we're united the past couple of years. A few of us states are united.
Depends on what they think we're united with.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Depends on what it is.
Yeah. I feel like that word united is, I don't know. I feel a certain kind of way. You know, that makes sense?
Yeah.
And I've never really paid attention to politics, at least the past 20 years, but now in the last 10 years.
The past 20 years.
But if you think about it, it's like
50, so I mean,
yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking of it as we're united in the sense of a united front for others, like a us versus them type of united, not so much internally united.
Yeah.
As far as like our day-to-day lives and situations, but
yeah.
let somebody mess with us, and yeah, we going to band together. It's almost like you picking with your younger brother. Like, it's okay, y'all can bicker, but as soon as somebody outside the family start messing with your younger brother, oh no, that's my brother. You don't do that. I do that. Like,
Well, I think it's hard to take in, and I'm pretty sure, my past 50 years, politics has always been like that. But I think now it's more of like it's on a different level of pettiness and absurdiness and like common sense stuff. Like like they're the opposite side of what I think about. It's very outspoken, and it's in the long run, if we don't pay attention to this, it's going to hurt us in our laws and our our benefits and our kids down the road, and so I think like in this type of climate and the type of stuff we've been going through the past couple of years, it's we're going to look back next 20, 30 years and like, what the hell were people thinking,
Right.
and how did we come that far, how did we come this far to be super opposite of the spectrum of like what is right and what's wrong,
But I mean, even asking the question now that are we really united? I mean, look back then too. We were never united. Like there was a big debate about I think it was on DL Hughley's page about making America great again. It was like, what is America great for us?
Yeah.
So, like ever.
At one point, I mean, everybody. When was it great?
I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about the Black race. When was it ever great for us? I mean, even now we still, have to battle with like the police and things like that. So it's just like make America great again. It's like, okay, so it's better than it was.
Yeah.
Is it better than it was? But if you're making it great again, how are you making it? Are you making it back to civil rights? Are you making it back to Jim Crow? Are you making it back to slavery? What are we making it back to?
I mean, are you talking about when Bill Clinton said it first, or were you talking about for Trump?
I'm talking about now. I'm talking about the president. I'm talking about making America great again. I'm like, it wasn't.
Well, because it's been said many times, and I think as far as the 30s and 20s, I think Reagan has said it one time, and then Donald Trump is not the only person that said it. But now, the statement has evolved to something different from what Bill Clinton would have said, or Reagan would have said, or Jimmy Carter would have said, or going down the road. So that's the problem. It's like us waking up to like, oh my God, I love General Lee, but General Lee and the flag, like what, like what day and what age were you when you figure out like, oh man, that's a racist ass show.
I wasn't even, I was big and grown, like today grown, not today grown, but I mean like big and grown, like as of social media times when I realized, oh shit, the General Lee had a Confederate flag.
Exactly. And it's such an iconic piece of TV history, but like the message and like the flag, it's just it takes a different how to say appreciation. No, I don't appreciate it.
When you look at Boss Hogg back in the day, he had on that all white, which makes me think that was he like supposed to be like a Klansman? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
White, he wasn't doing it for communion purposes.
Yeah. So I know I think it's good and bad. We're learning a lot of history, bad and good. And from here, I guess it just makes us better. But I'm just tired. I'm just kind of tired of like, just the outspokenness of the other side. And it's like 3 or 4 sides. It's not like just black and white. It's not this Republicans, Democrats, independents, and or liberalism and conservative. Because I'm conservative in a way, and I'm a little bit liberal too.
Yeah, I think the same.
Yeah. So I'm not a typical Democrat, and then I'm not a typical Republican.
Right.
A lot of Asians actually are more Republican than they are Democrats, but the new generation, especially, are leading more to the Democrats. So it's kind of, I just want laws. I just want laws passed for the benefit of your constituents, your people, your family, your friends. not for corporations, and that's what we're doing now. Is we're
I don't think I'll be either ever. I don't think I'll be Democrat like ever.
Yeah. So don't get me wrong. There's stuff the Democrats do, like what the hell,
Yeah,
Wake up, California is a a great example. A lot of the policies and laws going through California is it's really bad, but when it comes down to more morality, I side more with the Democrats. But then I love John McCain. I love some of the GOP Republicans back in the early days. And
I don't love any of them, honestly.
Well, I mean, I was like in love with John McCain, but
I don't love, I always love him. Like, what?
Yeah, no, I didn't
Well,
love
you
him.
don't know what love is. No, I'm just
I liked the what he stood for at the end of his life, pretty
at
much.
the end of his life.
Yeah, and and if you, I'm sorry to
friendly.
speak, but if you look at it, if you listen to him, he was, his politics versus his morality, like he had to speak for his people, and not for his people, but he had morals too. But he wasn't like crazy, he was friends with a lot of Democrats. He was friends with Obama. I mean,
That's like saying I got a black shoe at home.
I mean, his military career is questionable, but if you really look into John McCain, I mean,
We'd have to really live in Arizona and see the things that he let happen in Arizona.
Yeah.
You live in Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't really about knowing exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
He wasn't a saint. He wasn't a saint, but I just think like some of the GOP, the real conservative GOPs, are stepping back to the craziness, right? They're not speaking up for the craziness that's happening. Anyways,
Right.
we're all talking about politics, but it's going crazy. Hey, we've got some great stories, news actually, that we want to talk about because we have do a fun draft. Hopefully, we've got the list of draft. There's a video resurfacing. It's been out for a year, but a lot of people now are restitching this racial draft stitch with this young, beautiful young lady opening up the scene. So we'll get to that. But for now, here's the news. This is crazy. 108 stabs. Hold on. These are one of these kind of stories that's going to be, we all have lots of questions. So here in California, a woman gets probation for stabbing her boyfriend of 108 times after smoking marijuana. Brian is her name, stabbed her boyfriend, Chad Amelia, 108 times after smoking marijuana. Guess how many puffs? Off a bong, 2. She claimed psychotic. She claimed a psychotic episode caused by the marijuana led her to attack the boyfriend. A judge sentenced her to probation and community service, sparking outrage from the victim's family. Both prosecution and defense agreed marijuana use triggered the psychosis. So my question is, what kind of marijuana was she smoking?
He died, right?
He died.
Yeah, 108.
Yeah. So she got probation. She got 2 years of probation and 100 hours of community service.
And repeat the name of the guy that passed away.
Chad Amelia.
That sounds a little. What type of last name is that? Is that
Amelia? I don't know, man. It sounds like. Look it up. Chad. He's white. I see a picture of him.
Oh, he's white. Okay.
Yeah, and Bryn Spejcher. Spejcher is her name.
This white on white crime is an outrage. We really must do something about it in America. I just don't know those people. No, I'm just playing.
I've been around marijuana.
Yeah.
All my life.
Never.
All my life.
It had to
From
be
Guam to all over California. I've partaken it before I joined the Air Force. I don't smoke anymore. But I've never heard this marijuana psychosis.
You don't smoke anymore, but you'll take an edible, right?
No. I mean, I'll take an edible. for me to relax and cheat. But yeah, but I don't smoke anymore. I haven't smoked in almost 30 years now.
I haven't smoked since.
So 108 stabs. My thing is like, I can't even think about, even if I was drunk, right? Unless I blacked out. You know, I don't understand. 100, maybe one time. Oh man, I'm sorry. But 108 times, meaning she was in a fit of
You
rage.
one time of stabbing somebody while you're on marijuana?
Yeah.
It wasn't just marijuana. Marijuana is
yeah, she was doing something else.
Yeah.
She was on. She might have been on that
PCP.
She on that wet. Yeah.
She definitely was. Yeah, I don't believe that. And the fact, no, it was that's not a fair sentence at all.
Yeah. So I mean, she should. So without knowing, because I want to think that she was on something else, or it was dipped like PCP or Angel, whatever it is, right? To make it, because marijuana in California. You heard about marijuana in California? It's not just marijuana. They have stuff like called the Frankenstein, Maui Wowie. Like it's like the different level of generation of marijuana. So, but I don't think to a point where you can stab someone to death for 108 times. So there's more to the story. There's no way. I mean,
there's crimes of passion and stuff like that too, but no, man.
Oh yeah. Carl said weed is laced all the time.
Yeah.
Might have had crack in it.
But the fact that, I mean, okay, so whenever this happened, when she smoked it, it was still considered illegal, right? So, I mean, that was an illegal drug in her system. She should have got something.
But how long ago was this thing?
So this 2018, I believe. I want to read it right.
I don't think it was legalized then, was it?
It wasn't that long. Well, it's how the justice.
Yeah, that's 2018. I'm sorry, I just found this out. Yeah, 2018.
It just took a while. And like,
is that did you put a clip in there or something?
I put one of the clips in there.
Let me see if I can find
somebody did it, and then I found another one that's about
shorter.
That's 5 minutes long. So the one I sent is it's like 2 minutes really.
Okay, let me see if I can find it. Maybe give us more insight. Yeah, because there's got to be more. But anyways,
if you want to put snippets for the people, I guess.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been around people smoking marijuana all the time, and there's no way.
Yeah,
it can't be straight marijuana.
They either want to eat or they want to laugh. Yeah, eat, sleep, laugh. I've never seen unless they're like between not having marijuana and they're used to their pothead and they need some marijuana to calm down or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just
I think she was probably schizophrenic or something.
Right.
Something else had to be.
Bipolar.
Yeah. Something else.
Okay, so here's a video of Chad Amelia's father, and then attorney is speaking also on the verdict here. So let me show this real quick. Let's get more insight because I'm very curious. There's got to be more than what they're talking about, right? Mm-hmm. It's not just marijuana. All right, you guys see it?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let me turn it on.
I'm not happy with David Worley, Judge David Worley. Now he's opened Pandora's box. Everybody that smokes marijuana and kills somebody, there's a precedent. I'm a person of a very strong spiritual belief. My mother has told me that my path to see Chad again is through forgiveness of this young lady.
The fundamental fact that drove this case, and I believe the decision of the judge, is that Ms. Spejcher was in a marijuana-induced psychotic state at the time that she committed the killing. She was not, according to all the experts, she was not consciously aware of what she was doing. Evidence of that was illustrated during the trial by the playing of what's known as body-worn video footage from one of the deputies who arrived on the scene. And we all saw that after stabbing Mr. Amelia numerous times and killing him, she stabbed herself in the neck numerous times. She was literally out of her mind.
But if she's literally out of her mind, was that? How can you tell it was because of the marijuana though?
Correct.
You don't know that. She might have been stabbing herself in the neck because she felt guilt, or it might be panic or whatever. You can't really say that it was because of the marijuana.
Yeah, I agree.
Or we're trying to say like, hey, somebody broke in and stabbed us both, and
what happened
panicked.
leading up to
Covered
that?
up, yeah.
I wonder what happened leading up to when she stabbed him before she smoked or whatever like that. Was she mad at him? Did they have an argument? You know what I mean? What was going on before that?
Well,
But
here's
Was there any marijuana in his system the same type? Were there any other instances or calls, like she said before then, that the police were out there, or family members or friends or might have seen him just going ham? Because don't nobody just lose their mind just that quick. It was like a rabid animal or something just start tripping. No, it don't look like that.
Well, there is another picture of her, but this is a cleaned up picture. But they did take a picture of her in an orange jumpsuit, and she had blood all over her right.
Yeah,
her
she's still
right.
bleeding out the neck.
Oh yeah, she did. Oh yeah, she did it.
So
she did it.
she absolutely did it.
She did it.
no, yeah, she did, yeah. But 2 years probation and 100 hours community service.
That's nothing.
That's like a speeding ticket.
Let's play devil's advocate here. And if the color of her skin was different, would she get probation?
Would she get probation if she was me?
Yeah, or me.
No, I'm going down, son. I'm going all the way down.
I'm just gonna put this out there, whether people agree with it or not. Whether people agree with it or not. All she got to do is cry. The judge be like, "Oh, okay."
Alligator tears.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. 108 times. Then she starts slicing her neck.
So she got 1 hour for every stab almost?
Pretty much.
Looks that way.
Wow. She could have stabbed him more times.
Anyone think it was because of the weed she did, or is it she's insane?
I'm surprised the judge, the family don't look for another judge.
Yeah. Well, the family, the boyfriend's family could take her to civil court, and she can win there. So
they should.
Like OJ Simpson and the what's her name, the rapist.
Because they many more people getting off like that, except for OJ.
They're regretting that now.
But it'll be more hit her family with in the pockets, millions.
Yeah.
So mental health. Well, look, I think if it was mental health and she was maybe the marijuana added to her mental state, okay, that could be a possibility. But say it that way. Don't say because of marijuana,
right?
Entirely, because like I said, we people who grew up with it or smoked it, like, come on, man.
She's still 108 times. That's excessive. I mean, even
yeah.
Like you get tired.
Yeah,
I can sit here 100 sometimes. Like this will be the whole episode.
That's a lot. That's 108 times.
He was stabbed 114 times in 2021. So what was the sentence for that person? I wonder. So
I'm surprised this isn't on an episode of Snapped or anything like that yet.
Well, they take a while after the court case.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Takes a year, gathered evidence,
Then
experts, state of mind,
Yeah.
set court date, witnesses, jury. I mean, at the very minimum, it'll take a year. So
Yeah.
but like I said, the way the headlines are coming out, it's like in a marijuana infused psychosis. Like, come on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Having marijuana as a bad case. Now, if she was drunk, I could probably see that.
Yeah, you can do that if you're drunk. If you're
drunk, you get fucked
up. Like Mad Dog or Wild Irish Rose or something like that. Or
Yeah.
damn Alizé or
Mhm,
something.
mhm. But I think in my character, even if I was fucked up, I wouldn't be stabbing some people.
But not
No, I'm a
100
happy.
and something times, though. Like,
Yeah. Maybe accidentally, like, oh shit, you
what
know.
type of energy you got?
Wait a minute.
I
Yeah.
just I can't see hurting anybody like that. I mean, damn,
Yeah.
I don't even want to fight, let alone like stab somebody or shoot somebody.
Mm-mm. Well, I
What?
think that yeah. Well, see, her sentence is probation,
Mhm.
community service. I'm like, dude, not even jail. I don't know if she's been in jail, if she was in regular jail or whatever in prison while she's waiting. Because I would not think that if you're being sentenced that you're at home chilling. I don't know that that's the case. You think she was at home? It doesn't say.
I don't know where they were at, but I just think it's a whole like that's not cool probation.
Mm.
But nah, if it was me or like any other girl of color or person like black person or
Well,
Hispanic, I don't
yeah,
think so.
they'll get jail time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Maybe not life, maybe, but 4 or 5 years
Mhm.
community service program. And if she is that crazy, then she shouldn't be at home.
Well, I don't think they even mentioned if she was on any other like bipolar drugs or medicine.
Yeah.
But also, that's making up excuses. That's the way she did it. Like, give her the time served
Yeah.
that she deserved.
Mhm.
But
It
the
it just
crime, yeah, the town doesn't fit the crime.
it does. It does. Now I wish that everybody has that case, that kind of case, because we do have a mental issue here, at least in the United States, where people are like this. They're out of their minds, whether it be drinking, whether it be fit of rage, you know. So my thing is like, would that consideration be also afforded to people of color?
No, we already put it dead. That's not. I mean, that ain't even. We only have to ask that question for real, for real.
Yeah.
But at the same
Yeah.
time, even if the person that got stabbed was a person of color, I mean, there's times where they still would have got blamed. Well, he had marijuana in his system too, so
Right.
that's why I didn't hear much. I mean, hey, it could have been self-defense. I mean, maybe he was in the wrong apartment and he had marijuana on the coffee table and he was eating cereal and she happened to be a cop and walked into the wrong apartment and
Yeah, we
killed
talked
him.
about that too. Now, but listen, so it all boils down to this, and then we can move on. Who's her lawyer? You know what I'm saying? Who did she
Mhm.
know?
She had a
Because
good lawyer.
yeah, she had a good ass lawyer, and it's probably somebody who she knew that we don't know about.
But
Or
also, the
who?
lawyer could also know the
It's all about that.
Yep,
could know the judge.
yep. So that's pretty much what it boils down to. I mean,
Yeah, Carl says Jody Arias stabbed her boyfriend 27 times,
you don't
shot
remember that
him.
story?
But
And then
Called that
she
self-defense.
actually like recorded him and everything. That chick was
And
bad
she was
shit.
traveling back and forth. I mean, he had broke up with her. She was traveling back
Yeah.
and forth, and then I think between California and Arizona, ended up going to his apartment and stabbing him while he was in the shower. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, she got life. She got life in prison.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be back after these messages.
I think I like this little life.
Yeah. Right. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just one. This is one of many cases. Obviously, you guys hit it on the nose. It depends on your lawyer or your team, and if you have money, you get good. That's the difference between having a good lawyer and a bad lawyer. I mean, I just say it and bring it up. I hope it's not too soon. But look, OJ. You know what I'm saying? He got a gang, a team of the best lawyers in the nation. And then that debate where he got scot-free, but he did got sued civilly. I think he lost a civil case, and he lost some money. That's why we don't hear OJ too much. So yeah, it is. Unfortunately, you got to have good lawyers, man. You need some money, to fight those cases for you. So, but 108 times. Anyways, we're beating a dead horse here, but it is what it is. Hey, Chuck. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, murder 108 times. Got probation in 2 years. 100 community hours and 2 years probation for being crazy, pretty much. All right, did we lose Carl on D3? Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
No, you didn't lose us. We're here.
Okay.
Gotcha.
We had to straighten out the little thug back there.
Some pho?
The thug. The little thug. The
All right. Next news coming up. I think we saw this a couple times here on social media. Black mom of 4 shot dead by neighbor. Family demands justice. So here's the story. A woman from it is Florida. Her name is Ajike Owens. Ajike Owens, a black mother of 4, was shot and killed by her neighbor, Susan Loritz. The shooting happened after Owens confronted Loritz about a long-standing dispute involving Owens' children playing near the neighbor's home. Loritz allegedly used racial slurs against the Owens children. The charges: Lawrence is charged with manslaughter, battery, culpable negligence, and assault. She claimed self-defense using the stand your ground law, but investigators found it was but it wasn't justified, the investigators said. Owens' family believed the shooting was racially motivated and requested hate crime charges, but there was not enough evidence. There was body camera footage shows Lawrence arrest and reveals past complaints about neighborhood children, including Owens' children. Right now, there is no standing verdict yet, final verdict, and it's on pretrial. So, I've seen some stories where I guess the neighborhood kids, the neighbor was complaining about the kids being noisy, and the neighbor confronted the kids, and things were said, and the kids told the mom that he was saying racial slurs. The mom comes out, probably a couple times, and then one day she just shoots the Ajike Owens. So what say you? I mean, I'm not surprised in Florida, and then she tried to use stand your grounds.
So I'm not following. So is it the mother that got shot was the one that was coming out to defend her kids because the the kids in the neighborhood were saying racial slurs?
No, they said the neighbor was saying racial slurs to the kids.
And
the kids told the mom, and the mom confronted the neighbor. But they said it's a dispute. They've had many disputes before that time. Just having a Karen next door complaining about kids. Yeah.
But this is where you got to record everything at this point, like especially in Florida.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying not to go to any conferences in Florida, but there's so many conferences that are happening in Florida.
Yeah. We have a trip booked to Florida in May, but I don't know. I don't really want to go to Florida.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah. Ariel loves she loves what do you call it? What's that place called? Universal Studios, but I don't know.
Florida is a third world country of America. In some parts of Florida. I'm not all about Florida, but
most of Florida. Most of Florida.
Yeah, most of Florida.
Some people missing Pugsley out there. Where Carl?
He down there being a badass.
Bugs a job.
Yeah. He has a job, but you got to get more.
Well, I mean, the key is that she tried to use stand your ground laws, but I think there's so many instances and so many reports from the police. I think the police have been there a couple of times, as what I'm reading here, and so it seems like she can't use that. She couldn't use that as defense. So,
but so she didn't get sentenced though, right?
Not final.
No, but she's guilty.
Yeah, oh yeah, she is guilty.
Stand your ground, whatever. If that's the case, then nothing. I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say. But yeah,
do you have stand your ground in Maryland?
No, Maryland doesn't
No.
have self-defense
I
laws.
think it's a castle clause.
Oh, castle.
They don't have self-defense laws in Maryland.
Yeah.
No,
I'll
but
tell
they
you what.
have it where, like, if somebody breaks in, but you had no other choice, like you had a weapon, you announced yourself, and if something happens, like because they broke the perimeter of your home, you have that.
But if they turn around to walk out, you can't shoot them because it says that they're retreating.
Correct.
So somebody can come and steal something and be like, oh man, I already got what I want. So I'm turning around and leaving. But you can't shoot them though. Because there's no longer a threat.
But
I saw one bear trap. So I just see how there's an house. Oh, you can't turn around now. You're done.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn you around. Don't worry about it.
Well, yeah, I think California has the same thing. Your castle, the castle thing. So, like, you go to my house, you know, and I say, "Hey, who are you?" You better I'm about to shoot.
And even if you answer who you are, I mean, I'm gonna shoot you. If your name ain't your last, if it ain't Hilliard the nurse, you gone.
Standing ground has killed so many people. It has.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And people just walking around free.
But that's my thing. You can't claim stand your ground and you're the aggressor. That don't make sense to me. And they still got enough because of that.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. I'm not standing. How are you standing your ground?
Yeah.
You're the one that started it.
But is that not a hate crime by her like yelling racial slurs and stuff like that, and then the black women coming over to her, and then her shooting them? That they can't use that.
Wow.
Well, I think in this case here, while I'm reading it, it's going in the favor of the black family, or the Owens. So
I hope so.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of crazy Floridians, and depending on the state. So, but it's like saying Texas too. Texas, it is a red state, but they're like San Antonio and Dallas. It's a blue city. So it's like where in Florida are we talking about? Because there are like I don't know, somewhere in Jacksonville or Springwater or something. Panama City, backwaters of Florida. They racist as fuck over there. So San Diego, we have a place called Santee. They call it Clanty. But like, what are they doing? Because San Diego, it's pretty open. That's why everybody comes here. We got forests, we got deserts, we got the ocean, we got Tijuana next door. But there are places in San Diego where they got ranches. Like, there's a house out here. The fuck, you can go in for hours into the mountains of San Diego. I'm like, what are people doing out here? Like, if you die in one of these ranches or estates, you're not going to be found for a long time.
Oh, wow.
Everybody got skinwalkers out there.
Oh, yeah. And then it's just like, you're only like maybe an hour or 2 hours away from the airport. So it's crazy. I used to Uber drive, and I'd be going to these places deep in the San Diego hills. Like, what the hell is out here? Like, windy roads. I know probably Maryland has that too in the mountains. But
Hollywood parties where there's some dudes up in there butt naked with some hooves on.
Talking about, have you ever been swallowed?
Swallowed up.
All right. So just looking up on Google here about stand your ground laws, states like who has it? Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Idaho. All the red states pretty much have it.
New Hampshire, who's the whole?
Red states, Nevada,
Idaho.
The red states, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, South Dakota,
Somebody get it.
Tennessee, Texas, Utah, West Virginia, Wyoming, Ohio.
Floyd get it when he watches it over again.
And all my hoses on us.
What I say? Maryland does not have stand your ground.
Oh man,
did I miss something?
Yeah, when you were saying the states, and then you said Idaho, and he said Idaho.
Oh, Idaho.
I said Idaho.
Idaho. I've never been a hoe. I'll tell you right now.
Stand on business law.
I've never had the pleasure of being a hoe.
Oh, you sound like you're missing out on something.
I guess so.
No.
Maryland has stand on bigness law.
They stand on business.
Business.
Is it business?
Business.
Lenient.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
He's got a business.
He's the G is silent.
Yeah, G is silent.
You gotta have a G in you. You gotta be a G.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's a. Well, anyways, so going back on this, yeah, I feel like this is justice due, justice done. I'm pretty sure she's gonna get prison time and all that, but this is the one time in Florida it worked in favor of the minority of us. So God bless to the family, the Owen families out there. Yep.
Yeah.
Man, it's tough.
It is tough out there. I mean, like you said, it's all depends on, like, man, if you have a good lawyer, you've got a good judge. I've seen that one TikTok guy, the older guy with the glasses. He gives people breaks, and he's like, are you a military veteran? Well, how old are you? So I feel like it's not a one fit all. If you have a great judge or a good lawyer who shows empathy, people can get off, not necessarily like be booked for life or not have consequences, but I believe you can,
Right.
have reasonable judgment. That's what I'm trying to say. Versus like, I stole a donut and I'm going to prison for 90 years. Oh, I voted. I guess I got out of jail and I voted and I didn't know I wasn't allowed to vote. So I'm going to spend 20 years in jail for voting. And I didn't know. And not my fault. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're a judge and like, this doesn't make sense. Oh, we're going by the state of law. But no, if you see a lot of judges right now, you can see like they can manipulate. They can like change their own opinions about, dismiss this case. Judges have that power. I believe the judges have that power,
Right.
of common sense. Like, nah, man,
The power of common sense, I like that.
Well, yeah. Well, that doesn't happen.
Also depends on who the parents are, the other constituents and stuff like that too. They got that elected. All of that weighs in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chuck, the Ravens lost on Christmas. Made me not like you all for a while. Life as there's a comment war here. Life as a Niner fan must be terrible. Losing 3 Super Bowls in 11 years.
You don't just lose on purpose. I mean, come on.
Bruh.
He said, "Will not take it." That's okay. Because he's a Ravens fan, but he has on green today, which means Eagles. So.
No, it don't. It means salute the service. That's what it means. He got nothing to do with Eagles. That big ass bird right there. Ain't got nothing to do with it.
All right, let's go into something a little more fun here. There is a video going around. It's been out for a year, but now it's being restitched. It's called the racial draft stitch train, and it's going around. So all of us here at the end of this video are going to give our top 3 of our trades to the other side. And me representing the Asian side, the Asian delegate, I have my top 3 here. So stand by. Get your list out. Let's see here.
I'm gonna go last.
Not gonna last.
Strong black woman.
The Black Council would like to make the following trades for this little princess: Candace Owens, Kanye West.
We, the white delegation, respectfully decline your initial trade offer on the grounds that it seems a little lopsided. We are willing to consider a trade agreement where you keep all the people that you named, but you agree to invite us to one cookout a year.
We, the Black delegation, have this counter proposal. 3 cookouts a year. You get Chris Rock. You have to take Kanye.
I'm a lawyer with mediation experience, and so I think that we're very, very close. We want 4 cookouts a year. That's 1 a quarter. 3 recipes, Morgan Freeman and Denzel Washington.
Okay, we are willing to assume
No,
that
you can't have
are
Morgan Freeman.
Negotiating in good faith, despite the fact, as one brother pointed out, that you are negotiating with a wood panel background behind you. We should just start over. First of all, no recipes. That ship has sailed from the train station at this point. We will offer you Cuba Gooding Jr., Herman Cain, but you have to take Kanye. He's yours now at this point anyway, okay? He's common law. Here's the deal.
Take Kanye.
We can give you Morgan, but you asked for Denzel Washington.
No, you can't take Denzel Washington.
No.
That's a big no.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's not. But you can't take Kanye. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, man, they can have Kanye and anything he put out. I said.
Well, what do you think,
All right, let me kick it off. Here's my list right here. I'm gonna do the black delegate, but I'm also gonna represent the Asian delegate. So here's my list who we can trade to the other side here. So my list here: Stacey Dash. Please take her. You can have her. I don't think she's ever been on our side. Jimmy McMillan, the rent is too damn high guy. He's a
I
conservative.
don't like that guy.
Of course you
Rent
do.
is too damn high. Kodak Black. I don't
Yep.
even know who he is. You can take
Yes.
Amorosa.
Absolutely.
Immediately, if not damn sooner.
Didn't she woke up and found out what happened because she got turned on?
Yeah. She tried to come back.
Yeah. No, you can take Amorosa. Dennis Rodman, I love you, man. But if I had to trade, you can go to the other side, Dennis Rodman.
You love him. Why do you love him, Floyd?
He was a great forward. I mean, he's a great rebounder.
Dennis, he also likes
He also likes you too. He loves you too.
Dictator.
Dictator spelled with a CK.
Dictator.
A dictator, yeah.
He's chasing like a shot singer.
Yeah. Shala. Haha. But I'm also let's see here. I am also representing the Asian delegate. We don't have that many to give away, but you can have Rob Schneider because he's half Filipino. You can have Superman, Dean Cain. Sorry, bro. I did like you, the TV show. And at the very last, I'm not gonna miss her. And I don't know if she's been around for a long time, but Tila Tequila, you can have her.
She's been spacing out.
She tried to be like super mega conservative. Like you can have Tila Tequila. Tila Tequila. So not that many Asian conservatives out there that I want to speak of, but you can have all of them.
Oh, go ahead, Anthony. You go next.
Go ahead, Anthony.
Oh, well, first off, no cookouts. Because no recipes, because then next thing you know, it's going to be like, oh, you discovered it, like how you did with ginger beer. But okay. So I'll say if we're gonna trade one person, then I'll probably have to say Stacey Dash. Yeah, she gotta go.
Yeah,
Stacey Dash. Oh, don't forget, you can take Kanye. You have to take Kanye.
Who has to take Kanye?
You got to take him.
They have to take Kanye. I thought you said you got to take Kanye. Okay, yeah, we get Kanye been gone. Yep. Yep. Kanye been gone.
So that's my list. So those are the three things I would say for the young lady.
Yeah. What else?
Okay, so Dorsey.
Well, for me, we the Black delegation. We would like to make a trade. We would like to give you Stacey Dash, if we haven't already. Candace Owens. Of course, you can have Kanye's apparel, his gear, all of that. You can have all of that. We personally would like to have Jon Stewart, the professor from the Annual State Collection.
Yep.
And we'll take just maybe in November, just 1 month, just November, we'll take pumpkin latte.
You got yourself a goddamn deal.
A pumpkin latte. Yeah. That is pretty good.
We don't care about October and December, just in November.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah. Well, for me, I'm ready to give. Well, I think we can trade Charles Barkley.
Wait.
That ain't terrible.
Charles Barkley. You don't know what he said about us Black women and us Black.
Okay. Yeah. You can have Charles Barkley.
Just because y'all got the same shaped head, don't go there. But Charles Barkley, we're gonna take Gary Owens for Charles Barkley.
Yeah, Charleston White on your list.
Walter White can
Yeah,
kick
yeah.
rocks and
I
flip-flops.
don't want nobody to get him. I just want him to
Be by
I want him to
himself.
go to Gilligan's Island and just replace the professor or Marianne or somebody. I mean, man, just go off on your own.
Yeah.
Go off on your own. Go jump in the Mariana Trench or something. Just hell.
And you know what? I'll actually give up Krishan Rock for Britney Spears.
Yeah, I can do that. We can do that.
I'm not mad at that.
You didn't think of that, did you?
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I'm sick of Krishan Rock.
I'm not mad at that.
And then that Miss Netta Charles Your Lunch is Ready thing. Yeah, get rid of her too. Him, her, whatever.
Sorry, Carl. We already took Bobby.
We already got Bob. We
took
got
Bobby Caldwell before y'all even knew who he was.
Oh yeah.
We been got Bobby.
Fedora and all. He been gone.
Yeah, we got him.
Yeah.
And
Tina Marie, we took her too.
yeah. And Christopher Cross. We got Christopher Cross too.
Yeah. It looked like
Bobby Caldwell.
Oh,
yep.
yeah.
Charles, your lunch was ready. I hate that.
Michael, we took Michael McDonald. We'll never give that guy up.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Never. Nope. And we got the BGs too.
We gave back George Michael.
Yeah.
We changed George Michael for Adam Levine.
Oh, they weren't that like George Michael.
Adam Levine, that's right. And we got what's his name? Phil Collins.
Yeah, we took Phil Collins.
We sure did.
Yeah.
Sure did take Phil Collins.
So yeah.
The Bee Gees.
No, we got the Bee Gees.
See, it was official when Al Green remade the Bee Gees song. How can you mend a broken heart? It was official after that. Oh yeah, that was a wrap.
He said that's his favorite song right now. Charles, your lunch is right now.
Oh,
I'd rather have me and Anthony song. "And that ass over, let the country breathe."
Oh, did you see the church remix that little girl did? That
I
sent over?
did. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. But at the end of the day, please keep Kanye. Formerly, what was his name? Formerly known as Kanye. Yay.
First album, y'all they can have a rest.
Yeah,
Oh,
we keep that his royalties from the first song.
Keep him through the fire, through the wire, whatever, man. Keep that motherfucker.
Yeah.
and his sermons.
and the rent's too damn high.
It's like you don't know what to expect from him. He's like chemo or something. You just never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Is
Of
that
course,
a bad thing
Candace.
or a good thing?
She's. I don't know.
Who, Candace Owens? No, I'm good.
But to fix his mouth to say Denzel, that was beyond disrespectful.
Very
That was
disrespectful.
horrible.
Mhm.
That make you just walk away from the negotiation.
But I would like to take back. I don't know what's wrong with him, but Ice Cube. I don't know what he's been saying lately, but
No, I don't think we should trade Ice Cube at all. I mean, he just because he spoke more on the Republican side when it came to politics and stuff. No, because he had a point about a lot of stuff.
What Cube said was that he reached out to the Democrats and they just shoot him away.
Yep.
What did he do? Like, okay, well, let me go talk to the Republicans. I'm talking to somebody. This stuff needs to be addressed as far as Black folks are concerned. I mean, I respect that.
Right.
Yeah. Can be like an ambassador, kind of both ways.
But plus, at the same time, that was it the 3-on-3 sports league he got is that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep Manny Pacquiao. Oh yeah, in the heartbeat. Get out of here. Matter of fact, you can keep Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
We can trade him.
Yeah, Mayweather can.
Yeah.
Anthony's stupid.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Obviously he's smart for his money, but to be this point where he's he's the goat. He's the goat. No, he ain't the goat, man.
We'll take Ed O'Neill for Jason Whitlock.
Yeah.
And you know what, Floyd? Y'all try to be slick because y'all try to take Wu-Tang Clan from us, and I don't appreciate that.
No, we claim that one. That's a delegation. Sorry, the Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang, the Wu-Tang.
No. No. We're not giving up Wu-Tang.
Yep, and they can have Chris Rock first album back too. I mean, not Chris Rock, but what's his name? Kid Rock.
Okay.
You can have him.
Oh,
back.
he's never been in that. Yeah, he's never been on our side or your side. No.
He started off rapping.
Right.
He started rapping.
Y'all can have Terry Crews too.
After
Terry Crews.
After everybody stopped
hating
Chris. After everybody stopped hating Chris.
Right. Yeah.
You can have him with white chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Jason Hammock. Who's that guy?
That's Jason Whitlock, but he called him Jason Hammock.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, Jason Whitlock is horrible.
Yeah.
Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
I don't know. He has his moments.
He does. He's
Man, I don't trip out with what he says about the Ravens because he's a Steelers fan. So of course he's going to hate Lamar or whatever.
You can have Stephen A. Smith.
Nowhere near as bad as Jason Whitlock.
Ben Carson.
Y'all can have Ben Carson. Well, they can have.
Oh, Ben Carson's been gone. That's not even a trade. That's not like that. There's no worth trade for that one.
Yeah, we're taking his recipes too. Everybody to go. You got to leave your. You got. But I don't even. I
can't believe Cuba Gooding Jr. played him in a movie.
Yeah.
Damn shame.
Yeah.
It is. That's what happens when you get an Oscar.
Or there's nobody else available.
Yeah.
Or the people that's in the area.
I couldn't find out what happened with Jane Elliott here recently. I don't know if y'all heard about that.
Elliott's off the chain.
No, I heard that it's recently people were like, I don't know why y'all put y'all's trust in her anyway. But I got to read what recently happened with her. I heard they done kicked her out too.
It's going to take a lot to kick her out because she was waking folks up ever since Donahue was on air. It's going to take a whole lot. Unless they try to do her like Paula Dean.
Oh, Paula Dean, she knows she gone.
Where's she going at?
Well,
the dance ain't the cookout.
I mean, she taught me how to do some buttermilk biscuits. So I mean, it was throwing down in the kitchen.
Well, you can get that from me. What are you talking about? You had to
I heard Paula Dean before you. Okay. Before I met you. Paula Dean was throwing down. I don't know what you're saying.
So
should we keep Mariah Carey? We should keep Mariah Carey.
Absolutely keep Mariah Carey. Are you kidding me?
Have to.
Yeah, she lost her voice, but it's all right though.
Yeah, and she done thickened up just like us. So, I mean, not like y'all, but like me.
Think about it. What other Christmas songs besides her do you get to hear?
None.
She's in rotation, whether we want to hear it or not.
Every year. Dang. And her kids can sing.
Sing.
Dang. So songs already ain't even happened yet.
Well, the draft is in, guys. That's the 2024 draft. I'm sure there'll be more out there. But like I said, at the end of the day, please take Kanye.
Take all that. Yeah, all that.
All right. I think we have room for one more. Anthony, you ready? We're gonna do your portion here. We always like to hear the money news. Stand by.
All right, everybody. So, first thing, as you see on my shirt, I am here for the money. But one of the things that we like to do, because you're here for the money, you also want to keep your money. So in order to keep your money, you need to figure out how to file your mother effing taxes. So you can file your taxes for free through the IRS. If you haven't heard about it, it's called the IRS Direct File. Now, not too many states have it right now. It's only like 12 states. But they are making their rounds. So if you want to just go to directfile.irs.gov, and to find out your state, just click on "Am I eligible to file?" And it will tell you got Florida, Nevada, New Hampshire, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, and Wyoming, Arizona, California, Massachusetts, New York, and Washington. So those are the states right now that actually has that ability to utilize the direct file process. But they also have other processes that are out there that you can actually take advantage of. So if you have people that are over 65, they can actually file their taxes for free using, I think it's called the GTC process. It's like the generation something. Look that up. It's all on their website. The other one is called the VITA program, which is the voluntary something tax something. I always forget the name, but it's VITA, VITA. directly through the IRS, which means that if you make under, I think they just raised it to like $74,000. If you make $74,000 and under, you get your taxes done for free by a volunteered person who actually works directly with the IRS to file your taxes. Now, there are limitations to it. Is that you're going to be limited to all the different things. They'll do their best to maximize you for all your stuff. They'll actually make sure you get your standard deductions. They may file your taxes. Like they're there to file your taxes. If you want somebody to kind of dig in and find all these extra loopholes and spend more time with you, then you need to pay somebody the time to do the work. So that's where you got to talk to like a tax professional. Trust me, like, hey, this is just for educational purposes only. So don't take me to court, because obviously I might win that thing and only got to do 2 hours of community service. So
or life in prison.
Right. So make sure just to kind of help you get educated, or if you know somebody that's out there that is that makes under $75,000, they can actually go to the IRS.gov site, double check your state, or even be able to qualify for the VITA program. And that's what I got for you today on this About That Wallet Minute.
Yeah, if you haven't filed your taxes, you better do it right now.
You got it till April 15th.
Well, April 15th, yeah, but still.
Yeah, you can always extend it till October as well. So you can just fill out the paperwork. You got time.
I know in the military we had volunteers do your taxes, like, for on the base. IRS, you said IRS has a tax preparer.
IRS.gov, and there's a military one as well. So I think the military, like you said, they have it on base, but there's a website for the military, and I do not know it off top.
Yeah, and if you're I believe if you're a government employee and work on the base or attached, you can utilize that free service too. Vita, you said Vita. I know California has
VITA. It's across the nation for the United States.
For Vita. Gotcha. But I think a lot of people who end up postponing doing their taxes is because they are embarrassed, maybe scared that they owe too much, because it shouldn't be a chore. It should be like, by January when your W-2 start coming out from your work, you should be like, oh, let's go fill out.
Well, not just that, because you got January, but you got to think about
filing. I said we filed, but we're not excited about filing like you talk about, Floyd.
Right, because people owe. So you got to look at like
we know we got to pay every year.
Yeah. So most people who pay, they usually wait till the last minute. But for those who aren't sure and only just work their W-2 and not doing like a 1099 or have like a 1098-R, which is for your retirement account, so that you actually collecting like annuities or something like that.
Yeah.
You have your housing forms. You have also your Special K. I call them Special K, but it's a Schedule K one form. And you got to make sure you get those from like your investments. So if you're investing in oil, they actually sign you up as a partner. So you got to kind of wait for those forms. So a lot of things could help, like take a while. Like I just got my Schedule K. Yeah, my Schedule K form just last week. So like they working on it, but it just takes time.
Yeah. I think that's why, like, how like there's so many these businesses around, like, man, I never seen anybody walk into these businesses. You got barbershops, you got nail shops all over the place, you got restaurants and dry cleaning. Like, I never see anybody in these businesses. I'm thinking that they use that as a losing business for tax deductible. Am I right or wrong? I don't know.
Well, everybody's taxes set up a little differently.
Yeah,
because you can do an S corp, C corp, depending on how it's set up. An LLC doesn't really set you up as a full business, as anybody can get one of those. But also with
she says asking for DoorDash. Like people do a 1099 or something.
Yeah, so 1099 is like a self-employed 1099.
Yeah, 1099. And the reason why you want to do a 1099 for those like for like my industry too, barbers, cosmetologists, spa nails, facial, because you want to be claiming those taxes, because if another 2020 happens, you got to show that you've been earning money to get that unemployment and all that. So
for those who provide a service for people, so you need to make sure you have your W-9 forms filled out. So, like, say if I'm collecting a service like for my business and I'm looking at a TikToker or something like that, and I'm paying them over $600, they need to send me their W-9 form to file taxes for it. Because if they don't file, they give me their W-9 form, then I'll have to wait to the end of the year and be like, hey, let me get your forms so I can file this for the taxes. Like, no, before you do business with anybody from a service to service point, you need to do a W-9. And then when a person does a W-9, the person that's what they call it, that's receiving that W-9 had to give the person that took the money a 1099 form. So that's how that usually works. That transition from paperwork to paperwork, because the W-9 goes, every paperwork that you get, the IRS has a copy of it. So that's the reason why when businesses file their taxes, they have to send all that information over to the IRS. So every person, every employee and stuff like that. So a lot of the IRS is really cracking down on those those S corporations, because if you're not taking out money as an employee, you're going to get audited more than likely. So again, do your research. Again, like I said, it's just educational purposes. So you just want to make sure. I did a full episode on this last week. So if you want to take a deeper dive, look into it. And then I also have an episode coming out from the tax lady, Angela King, who is an enrolled agent. I have that episode set up for the beginning of April. So everybody can get in charge of their taxes immediately. So I do not want anybody to miss that.
Yeah, Chuck, hit up Coach Anthony if you have a little more questions, man. But yeah, you start filing now and maybe get some pointers of doing your taxes for 1099.
Yes, and maintenance count towards my taxes. Yeah, so the gas does count. Because think about it, you have to look at every time you do that transaction. So every time you took your car out to pick up wherever stop you're at, to go get the food or whatever you're getting, that counts. And then also from that entity to the job, mean to the person's house, that's part of the gas as well. And then I'm not sure if you can actually get the gas from leaving that property back to your own home, because most jobs don't charge you to go back home. Like it's your own time if you want to go back home or not. So
yeah,
can't stay at their house,
right?
Hell no.
Unless you DoorDash yourself. And then you're like, all right, yeah, I'll get my own money back. That's great.
Yeah, I always owe money, so
yeah. Thanks for the questions, Chuck.
Yeah, thanks, Chuck. Yeah, go on to About That Wallet. They got some more tax interviews too, but also when he goes live on Thursdays,
you get one of these shirts.
Yep, pick up his new merch. Get the merch. I'm here for the money.
And happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody!
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Carl is only here for the pugs. Okay, just keep the pugs up.
Yeah, he's doing his thing right now.
Yep. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Hey, yeah.
Hey, Tanya.
Hey, Tanya, what's happening?
I haven't seen you in a while.
Yep, that's Dorsey.
So we got some big news. So we are going to be changing the hours of Highway 54 starting next Sunday. We will be, what would you say? Was it 6 p.m.?
Are we doing 6 o'clock?
6 p.m. Eastern time, which is going to be 3 p.m. my time. I'll be gone for 2 weeks in April, and then so Carl and D3 and Anthony will take over a little bit.
Hey, hold up. Did you just call me Carl? You did.
No, I said Carla. Did I say Carl?
He forgot Carl.
Say Carl? I said it real fast. Carla. Take Kanye, please.
Yeah, immediately.
Yep. But in July and August, we'll go back a little bit hour. Anyways, we're just readjusting our hours. But starting next week, it'll be 6 p.m. Eastern time, 3 p.m. Pacific time, so that everybody else can get some sleep. Early bird. Thanks, Chuck. Everybody, thanks for joining on. Chuck Best.
Thanks, Carl. Thanks, Chuck.
Carl.
Thanks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who else was? Carl.
I know Mom and Dad are watching. Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
You know your dog is watching too.
Ariel's watching definitely.
Ariel, we need to get you on. You need to talk with us.
She's gonna come on. She'll come on.
Yeah. Ooh, StreamYard Duck.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
StreamYard.
Testing your speakers on StreamYard.
Testing your speakers into your.
If you want to do a podcast, look onto our description on YouTube. Always in the bottom, you can get a link to start StreamYard if you want to do a podcast like us. Hopefully, we'll get
and on Thailand.
What's up?
He said he needed us to do a deep dive on Thailand.
Thailand, you
A
better
deep dive. What kind of deep dive do you want to do in Thailand?
I guess like what the visit.
Yeah, do an Adam's apple check, and you probably want to not even mess with nobody over there.
Know what the lady boys are?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something. In Asia, I want to be on my soapbox. In Asia, I grew up with transgenders, gay, LGBTQ, tomboys, whatever we call them, tomboys or gay, whatever. Right? Never been an issue. He, shim, they, whatever. They knew. In Thailand, they're very like, hey, I'm lady boy, and they beautiful, right? They got some beautiful like lady boys. I mean, they trans, right? It's Filipinos in Guam, Japan, they're very beautiful. I just don't understand about these he, shim pronoun stuff. I don't get it. We grew up in the military. We grew up with saying him, yes sir, yes ma'am.
So Floyd, what is you saying, sir?
What I'm saying is stop this debate about transgenders and hims and she's and I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, because I was just saying, just watch Adam's apple check, but I was like, watch they try to give you their kids too.
Don't get it twisted.
No. I'm just saying like the transgender issues we having in the United States. I'm not about you guys. I'm just saying that there's even the LGBTQ side, there's some crazy people too, like just too careless about being called a him.
But I had to do Adam's apple checks in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
In Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. In Atlanta, Georgia, yes.
He lived in.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
You better check.
Hey, they be having too many characteristics like they dead. You be like, no.
How about Maryland? You better check in Maryland.
I'm so glad I am married, cause honey.
Honey.
Yeah, dating pool got piss in it.
Yep. Oh yeah, Chuck. Atlanta, Georgia. You better check. You go to Thailand. You better check.
Mm-hmm.
They be fooling you.
Baltimore, you got to check too.
Yeah, see if they can pump basketball.
Ooh.
Hey, whoa, no.
We've got some out there, but it's not as bad as Atlanta though. Atlanta's just.
Atlanta, you better check. I heard a story where this girl was like hiding in the boyfriend's bedroom. Never had sex with the boyfriend, and the mom was like, "Girl, you're trans, right?" And the boyfriend did not know. I'm like, "What?" You heard that story? Yeah.
They were on trial for supposedly finding out later that they were making out with somebody that was trans. They ended up killing them.
Yeah. Anyways, we're going on a tangent.
Where you said they got beautiful lady boys.
Chuck, you can put in a tangent here. Check. You better check.
All right.
Really? Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. See you next week. So next week starts the new hour. So 6 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Topics.
Bye.
We hope you enjoyed the show today. Do us a favor and click on the like button or share our podcast. Thanks for listening. Till next time, we are Highway 54.